Lefteris Efthimiou prides himself on selling almost exclusively Greek fabrics. But like the textile mills he buys from, his second-generation business is hanging by a thread.
We should abolish the tax dividend to parties. They should get a symbolic amount and find the rest on their own. We struggle to pay our own suppliers up front in cash, and the taxman also wants cash.
Taxpayers like Efthimiou foot the bill for political parties, to the tune of $70 million last year, 7 times the burden of the average German voter. The ruling coalition of socialists and conservatives has now tabled a bill that would cut public funding to parties by half and force them to post loans and donations online.
As a new generation of politicians, we want transparency, and we want to regain the confidence of society, and that's what we are doing now.
Many taxpayers will welcome greater transparency, but some say the government only did this under pressure from their so-called troika of creditors.
The Greek politicians, they were reluctant to do it. And between you and I, if it wasn't the pressure from troika, it wasn't the pressure from the European community, it wasn't also the pressure from any other non-governmental organization like Transparency International, they wouldn't have done it.
Halving public funding will also make life difficult for the ruling coalition because together socialists and conservatives owe Greek banks some $400 million borrowed against future electoral victories. The European Commission says the two parties are already failing to pay interest on the vast majority of these loans, and political observers here don't believe they could raise enough money from private donations to do so. So the new law could bankrupt them. That would leave banks to absorb party debt. But since the taxpayer bailed out the Greek financial system 2 years ago, it is again the taxpayer who'd foot the bill.
They have decided that these debts are not going to be serviced. Could be that they will change their names and tax register and start all over again with a different name.
Party debt is only 1/1000th of the national debt, but since politicians caused both, taxpayers who have no escape don't feel politicians should either. Psaropoulos, Al Jazeera, Athens.